Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, All Things Splendid. My name is Krystal. We are getting ready to leave. This is my outfit for the day. Dress, blue ring, necklace. These are from Zell's. Got a little bit of earrings on. And these are the sandals I'm wearing today. I got to finish packing. This I showed y'all, got off Amazon. It's gonna hold all my electronics. So I gotta finish packing that. So I'm gonna do all that and then we will get on the road after Brett shows what he's wearing. First stop is Cheddar's. Maria. I think I'm gonna get the buffalo chicken wrap. Got me a lovely painkiller. You only can have 2 of these, no more than that. Really, really good at Cheddar's. Spinach artichoke dip in a house salad that he put the tomatoes and onions off, carrots off.
Other one depends on how long it is. You want to just hold on to that or you want to swipe? Okay. Very good.
They're good?
We'll just go.
I didn't know all of it either.
You do your phone thing more than you ever have your wallet.
I'm gonna set it up where we can take it together. Just a little bitty
Nope.
No?
Got a really good picture of that.
These flowers are really pretty.
Chicken wings, Joshua? A chicken wings, uh-huh.
Wow.
Paper copies because it costs crafting as well, so you can scan that. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay. It's really hard to get lost though, so if you just follow the tape up in the parking lot, right when you cross the bridge and make a right, you're on that blue trail with all the blue holes and back on half time, all that. And it's one loop, so. Someone asked for putt-putt.
Back in 2023 with a bachelor's degree, and buckle up, psychology, so it has everything to do with it. No, right? That's brains, this is rocks. What the heck do they have to do with each other? Nothing, but I promise I know what I'm talking about, all right? So I've been studying some geology, geomorphology, hydrology, just as a hobby. Big words, I know. But I love talking about it, and I can talk your ear off about it, but it's just you guys.
How do you know I didn't look both ways?
So as we're making our way down, I'm going to give you more information. Why is Lost River Cave so significant? Now you may have heard us back behind the counter here. We are the drainage basin within a 55 square mile radius, all right? So we are the lowest point. That means 55 square miles, all that water falling from the sky is gonna come right through here, all right? So for every half inch of rain, that is about a foot of water that rises on this river system here. Hence why we're flooded, all right? And so we're collecting all that water here. One, it's a hole in the ground. Now two, you're not gonna see this next part coming, but it is also, any guesses? Yes! Except not today, all right? So I'm so sorry, but unfortunately today, due to the fact that we've had so much rain come through, that means it mixes up all the sediment, AKA mud. You get brown mud mixed with blue water, what do you get? Muddy water, all right? And so it's not quite too blue today, so instead we're gonna call it by its technical name, which is called a karst window, all right? I'm getting ahead of myself though. Let's go ahead and check it out for ourselves before I keep talking about it. So in the meantime, as we're walking down, this is a rich ecosystem. There's so many animals we can find around here. The main one you're gonna find is what we call an eastern gray squirrel, all right? You can see them hopping around all throughout these trees. Across a bridge, so if you're afraid of heights, don't look down. But if you're not, do look down, because believe it or not, our river system is actually gonna be running right under us as we cross this bridge. Now I have a quick question for you. I mentioned that the river system is right under us. You guys see the water?
Yeah.
No.
If you do, that means you have X-ray vision, all right? Because it's actually underground, right? Again, this is primarily an underground river system. All that water finding its way through the cracks in the rock. And I have a little graphic image. Fills up these cavities right here, aquifers. Again, eventually that pressure builds up so much that it's got to go somewhere. Back up through these very same cracks in the rock that they come down. And so it starts eating its way through the bedrock, getting thinner and thinner until that sinkhole forms, and we see a karst window or a blue hole, which enough yapping about it. Let's go see it. All right. River system until it comes to the surface. So that little trail you saw under our bridge, yes, you can't see the water right now, but if we get about, I'd say 3-4 inches of rain, it'll come to the surface. As we round this corner here, this is where we're going to see our blue hole. You can tell because of that beautiful color you see right there, right? Not at all, right? That's chocolate milk right there, right? It is underwater. We're not supposed to do that, right? We got a little bit of high water levels. Not yet.
It's underwater.
Feel that cool breeze coming through? That cold air? Guess what? That's a cave. Now we're gonna get a closer look at that cave here in a second. But this here is our blue hole, aka karst window. What does that name mean? Well, that first word is a fancy German word which describes the region that we live in. We live in a karst topographical region, all right? Big words. It just means that our bedrock here that you see all on the right of us is soluble, dissolvable. How does that work though? Well, this isn't normal water, right? Because it starts out with CO2, carbon dioxide emissions. You guys know what that is, right? Have you ever drank a soda before? It explodes everywhere, right? Because that's carbon dioxide gas building up pressure, and then it's being released once you crack it open. So carbon dioxide gas goes up into our atmosphere, it mixes with our rain clouds and water, and then it comes down to something called acidic rain. But if you want to sound like a scientist, you can call it carbonic acid. But don't worry, it sounds scary, it's not going to hurt you. It's acidic in the same way that lime juice, orange juice, or like I was just talking about, a fizzy soda is acidic. Carbonate, right? That means it's more basic. It's called limestone here. That's all the bedrock you see around us here, but there's many different forms of that calcium carbonate called gypsum, dolomite, limestone, which makes up most of it here. But the last one, played with like a little hose before on the side of your house. Yeah, have you stuck your thumb over the top of it? What happens? It starts shooting out a lot harder, right? That's because you just made that hole right there a lot smaller. What's that? So maybe, yeah, partially those glaciers melting, but once you get those glaciers melting, you get water that comes through. And since we live in a karst environment, all that water coming through the high pressure, the acidity of the water eats its way through until it gets thinner, and thinner, and thinner, until we're standing in a massive ancient cemetery. Now that is what part of its valley is. Comfortable for other events that we have here hanging out in the cave, which I'll talk about here in a minute. When I get down to the cave, what is that?
Hey y'all, just wanted to hop on here real quick. This video for this part is mostly him talking or just the background noise, just because I love nature and the nature just sounds really pretty. So that's why we didn't do a lot of talking and we let our tour guide do the talking. So they said you can rent this out for like weddings, proms, all kinds of like different events and stuff. That is so cool. And then like back here is like a bar area. So that's pretty cool. Not sure if you can hear me.
Totally separate. We have thousands of geeks in the area. Mammoth Cave is really condensed almost entirely under the park property and then really close by. We are totally... We've got everything from approximately 10,000 years ago all the way up to the Civil War 1860. All original, it's all found here on the property.
Plastic reminding it's all due to that natural water erosion eating away at it over hundreds and thousands of years. Now we can see some unnatural things, which I'm going to tell you a story about starting now, right? So our first form of human interaction we had here with our cave was 10,000 to 12,000 years ago. That was the Paleo Native Americans, which you can see some of their arrowheads right back here on this table, right? And so they were nomadic people. That means they never stayed in one place too long. They were constantly moving around, chasing their food source, hunting things like woolly mammoths, mastodons, giant sloths, and bison. So eventually they found themselves here in our cave system. Now again, they didn't live here. They were constantly moving. And so they would come in here to shield themselves from pretty harsh weather, whether it's a really cold winter, 20 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit outside, or it's a really hot summer, where it's about 90 degrees, maybe even 80 degrees Fahrenheit back in the day. They would come in this cave because it's 55, 57 degrees. That's nice and warm for the winter, but it's nice and cool for the summer as well. That's because the limestone here, the bedrock, is a natural insulator. So during the summer, when that sunlight's beating down, it's just not strong enough to get that heat all the way down through these limestone layers. But during the winter, again, it's an insulator, just like a jacket. It'll keep all that heat trapped in, and that's when it stays 55, 57. See them out in the cave. When did the last one happen? April this year, right? The last 100-year flood we had was in April of this year. We had 12 inches of rain within 4 days. Again, cave was completely submerged in the water. These buildings you see right here, underwater. The trails that we have in the back of our park were part of the river system at that point, all right? So tons and tons of water moving through here, right? And so when that happens, you have Styles Mill right here. What's gonna happen? Like a freight train, all right? It pushes it all the way back into our cave here. He says, that's the way to run a business. Are you kidding me? I quit, all right? So I'm gonna go to the surface here. Why would he do that? Look at his mill to the top of the cave. So the water mill's down here gathering all of that energy from the river. But instead of connecting directly to the mill, it connected to a drive shaft. Like the same type of steel pipe you see on the bottom of your car that spins around at high speeds, right? So this water mill connected to this drive shaft, spin around, and then power that giant stone above, right? Turning this giant stone where he makes cornmeal and wheat flour, but he has more money, so he expands upon it. Welcome to Kentucky because it was also a brandy and bourbon distillery, along with being a sawmill, all right? And so fortunately up here, which if you're walking by the gift shop, you can still see that archway from the surface. That is the original entrance to our Cavern nightclub, right? So it was quite treacherous. It was an adventure to try to get down to our cave. And so we like to joke and call these the sobriety steps because you had to sober up and be sober to make it back up out of here safely at night, especially for those ladies. Are you kidding me? A ball gown dress, high heels, walking up a wet rock in the middle of the night and slightly tipsy, right? So that's probably one of the reasons that this Cavern nightclub had to close down.
So it was pretty cool because he told us that they used to throw their liquor down there when they couldn't have it because it was illegal. And this used to be a bar when this used to be a club, but that used to be a bar. So cool.
All right, babe, what did you think? Give your review of Lost River.
Well, a lot of it's closed, which
So the boat ride we couldn't do, but
yeah,
the
we couldn't
small
really tour it and everything. It was short, but the tour guide was very knowledgeable.
Was it worth
It was
12
cute.
bucks? Yeah, 12 bucks ain't bad.
Yeah.
It's $12 per person to do a brief 45-minute tour where he gives us a bunch of like knowledge and
I
stuff.
think it would have been longer if
Yeah,
even
and
even the
different.
tour would have been longer if it wasn't flooded.
Yeah, it was very,
It's
very
nice,
flooded.
very
but-
pretty.
Yeah, all right.
It's already won.
So we decided to do a little bit of gaming. Actually, I decided to do the gaming, and he went and played his game for a little bit before we got back on the road. This is in Bowling Green. It's called the Mint Gaming Center. I did not record much in here just because of copywriting with the music and everything, but just a little glimpse of what we did for a little bit. Maybe 30 minutes or so, not long. So we stopped at Buc-ee's and he found gummy butterflies. I've never seen gummy butterflies before. Aww. So we came to this NCM Motorsports Park. It's pretty cool. You can like rent a Corvette and drive around. I think that's pretty cool. Open this up. It's a candle, but it's called Beer Feast. Oh,
It's nasty.
that's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
pipe tobacco? That's probably gonna be good.
I'm not gonna smell all of them. I gave you one. Go ahead.
So we have arrived to Adventures Mammoth Cave. Yay! What kind of bikes are those with them big old fat wheels?
They're called fat wheel bikes. Well, it looks like they're batteries.
Oh, where you could just like ride? Yes, babe.
Oh, you slacker.
No, I just know me. I just know me.
Yeah,
Do you think I was
know
really?
You too.
Do you
ain't
think I was
do
gonna
one
really
paddle.
do?
Man, you better just give us one paddle.
In the middle of the river as much as possible. Obviously, the stuff sticking out of the water, that's just the easiest way to flip it. If you get next to it, bump into it. Have you guys ever been in a canoe before?
No, we've been kayak.
Kayaks?
You might put
Canoes are a little
those-
bit different, just because
I'm
they're
gonna
higher
ask
up
him
to
if
the water,
he
there's
can
more room
put
for air.
those by our
Just
keys
be
or
careful,
something.
you don't want to be
Oh, you're
standing
not gonna
up,
take 'em with
obviously
you?
walking around in it.
Okay.
And
Well,
the low man,
they're already
kinda
trashed
keep
anyway.
them in the middle,
Yeah.
kind of keep everything
Yeah,
balanced.
I might as
because
well.
We
they're a
gonna.
little bit-
We can.
little
We
bit
need to
easier
get you new
to
shoes anyways. You need new
you're
tennis
right.
shoes.
I'm
So
just gonna
just
trash
yeah.
these. Here.
I love you.
I love you too, babe. So why don't you get my phone?
Oh, I got him now. Wow. The bald eagle, y'all. As we head to the miniature rapid.
Oh my God! Watch out!
It's just this little water right here. It makes it sound like it is. Oh, we're going in.
You got room for these water bottles?
Uh,
At least one of them.
yeah, hold on. Which one you want?
Got it.
Yep.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome. Uh-oh, babe.
What? I see. Alright. Don't take nothing. This thing turns pretty quick, sweetheart.
Okay. This is why we need a GoPro. So I'm not
Huh?
holding. So this is why we need a GoPro, so I'm not holding this.
Well, yeah. And then you can put it on the motorcycle too for those trips.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little stick thing and mount it to things.
So peaceful out here.
But your camera is not waterproof by any means.
No, I'm glad we didn't bring it.
Huh?
Yeah, I said I'm glad we didn't bring our camera.
Oh, it's a cicada, it looks like. No. Is that a cicada? Can't be. It's not their year. No, it's not big enough.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's probably gonna bite me.
Kind of looks like Give him a chance to dry off. There you go. That fucker looks like a cicada, just small.
He's dying. Car going back. The water's real muddy and mercury. Mercury, not mercury, but murky. Murky. Speak.
It is.
It'd be nice if we see some wildlife. He said we could maybe see some bald eagles, 2 different types.
Somewhere.
That'd be really nice.
There.
Mm-hmm. But he's getting his, he was doing his wings. Just got stuck up there somehow.
Just lodged up there by another fucking stick.
Language, babe.
Look at that. Look at the chances of that. It's just propped up there.
Yeah.
If I threw a stick at it and hit it, it would fall.
That is so weird. Getting ready to finally go eat because he wants to take 30,000-minute showers. But how did you like
dirty.
I know. How did you like the kayaking?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So 7 miles, and I said it cost what, $65 plus tax for
Something
a
like that.
double kayak. So
It
not
was
too
fun.
Yeah, not
It
too
was
bad.
fun. No
back.
tour guide, so you just kind of did your own thing and went up and down at your leisure, and you
Yeah,
do
like
whatever
no
you want.
rush.
That was the nice part. That was the nice part.
Yeah. We had until like 6 p.m., but we just did what, 3 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that.
I can't remember.
But now we're hungry.
It
Time
was
to go
mostly
eat.
the food that got us off the river. We could have still been out there if we had snacks.
Yes, because he was paddling towards the end.
I was like, man, I'm starting to grumble and paddle harder.
Let's go eat. We're at Watermill Restaurant. We were recommended this place. Gonna check it out.
Like asking the locals.
You asking the locals?
I like asking the locals for what they recommend.
Yeah. We have decided to try the buffet here. Got a salad and a sweet tea, and he got a Sprite. So time to enjoy the salad first, and then catfish. All right, we got some pot roast, got mashed potatoes, some beans, green beans, and peas, and then catfish. So we will give it a try and see how we like it. So for dessert, they got peach cobbler, homemade. We'll see how that is, and banana pudding.
Are they good?
Banana pudding. All right, love. What do you think?
Nice little local spot.
So 0
Little
out
local.
of 10. What
Oh,
would you
0
rate?
out of 10?
I rated an 8.
Yeah, it was real
Good
good.
8.
You know, the food was really good. It was buffet, so it was quick, obviously. The fish was good.
He preferred the fish, and I preferred the pot roast
Mm-hmm.
and potatoes, but it was really good.
It was.
Yeah. So 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
So what is it called? Watermill Restaurant, and we're in Cave City. If you come check it out.
Nice little local spot. The waitresses were nice. It definitely looks like a place that's been there for a really long time. So
Yeah. So
really
good
nice.
little mom and pop.
Little
place to
local
eat.
restaurant. Yep. Good
All
place.
right. And now it's raining. So what's the plan? I guess just go back and chill.
Go relax.
All right. Going to relax.
I'm really irritated.
My babe's birthday today. Happy birthday, love.
Thank you, babe.
We are headed back home because
not every day
wants...
somebody turns 21.
Oh yeah, is that how old you turn 21? We're headed back to the house because he wants to go ride his motorcycle today. So his birthday, he gets to do what he wants. Only one day.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah, no, we always do what you want to do.
no, we don't. That's your face. Oh, big bump. But yes. You enjoy your weekend so far?
I have been. It's been very nice. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. All right, so headed back home. Going to get on the motorcycle. And who knows what he's going to do.
Oh, somebody's slacking, not paying for their food.
I know.
I'm getting called out.
Taking Babe to eat at Cheesecake Factory, even though this is my place.
Oh, you're taking me?
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
Even though this is my place, he still gives in on his birthday to me.
Oh, because I like all food.
I know. But you could have chose anything.
But this one makes me happy and you happy.
I don't know what these are called, but if y'all have not tried them, these
They're
are
so
really
good.
good at Cheesecake Factory. What are they called? Like baguettes or
I don't know.
I don't know.
Little
but-
pieces of delicious bread.
Yes, that's what they are. So got to order these. These usually come with the crab dip, but I don't like the crab dip, so I just asked them for a side of these. Ordered some calamari. How is it, babe?
Good.
Good.
Very good.
What is sauce? Is that
Tartar,
tartar?
I think.
And then cocktail sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
It's really good.
Yeah, just something. Hold on one second. Let me call you right back.
They're still not that soft.
Really? Asparagus. And then we had.
That's really good.
This is. What was it again? It was
Noodles are good.
spicy. No, not spicy. It was Louisiana crusted chicken. I believe this was.
Looks
Looks
amazing.
really good. Yeah.
Gotta get the pictures first, you know.
I think it's just a small country town.
No, there's a little tour bus and shit. There's stuff to do here. There's something.
It's Franklin. It's just a.
I don't see tour buses in a small little hick town where they got nothing to do. Museums here and stuff. It's a really historic town.
Georgia peach, butter pecan, cake batter, key lime pie. That's a lemon and Georgia.
I am going to get this lemon sorbet one. It was really, really good. I bet that raspberry is really good too.
What one?
The raspberry.
Would you like your receipt?
No, thank you.
Have a good day. Taking a little stroll with my love down Franklin, Tennessee. I guess we're downtown. Not sure what's going on.
I didn't even know this was all here.
Yeah. Me neither. Oh wow. They do like ghost tours and things like that. I just told you. Yep.
Cool.
That's chicken place.
Alright, well, I'm sure we gotta rent. That's awesome.
Oh. Rustic mechanism. Entrance to shops and restaurants. This is called the Factory at Franklin. All right, I went and got Jack back here from his sitter, and we are headed back home. And this is going to be the end of our weekend trip for Brett's birthday, Memorial Weekend. If you like these kind of videos, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you'll be notified every time that I upload. And we are going on another trip pretty soon, which I will be announcing probably in about 5 days or so. So I'm excited about that trip, like super excited. And so I want to share that journey with y'all. So again, please subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment, and I hope y'all enjoyed our mini vacation.